Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
This video is sponsored by Toyhax.com. Toyhax is your one-stop shop for reproduction decals for vintage G1 Transformers and upgrade decals for your modern box. Weaponry for your figures from the Toyhax Armory, and great-looking backdrops for your display from Toy Stages. When you visit Toyhax.com, make sure and use my monthly promo code to save 15% off your order. That's 15% off when you use my promo code right here. So visit Toyhax.com and make your collection stand out from the rest. Toyhax, making Transformers look amazing since 1999. Tell them Patriot Prime sent you. And now, on to the video. The feature bot in this video is the brand new Transformers Studio Series Devastator, or will be once I get Devastator all assembled. So the time has finally come. I have all of the 6 Studio Series Constructicons, and now it's time to form Devastator. Now the instructions to form Devastator came with hook and long haul, and as usual, they're very well illustrated and easy to follow. So now, without further ado, let's get the Constructicons all combined into the mighty Devastator. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews.
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams.
Now let's start things off with Long Haul and his trailer. First thing we're going to do is remove the trailer from Long Haul here and take off the rocket pods, the wings on the side, and this purple section underneath. And then we've got the trailer right here. We're going to open up the front and then fold all of this back up out of the way. And you can kind of see Devastator's legs right there. Go ahead and bring the legs down. Mind the hip skirts right there. Nice ratchets, man. Those are solid and tight. So get the legs down, fold the hip skirts down, take these little sections right here and pinch these up and squeeze together. And then you have this big old backpack piece here that I think will come into play later on when we attach Long Haul. So there's Devastator's thighs. Now let's bring in Long Haul, and what we want to do for him is unpeg the arms from the side, bring those down, bring the tires up and around, kind of like you're forming robot mode. Now what we're going to do, let's see, is bring this section down, take this whole section here, bring it down, and then fold it on top of itself, and it'll squeeze together just like so. And then we're going to take the arms, bring them up, rotate to where this section is facing out, and there's a tab right here. If you can see that, that's going to tab into the body of Long Haul. See if I can get it done on camera. Okay, so there's one. Do it here on the other side. So you're going to whip the arm around, rotate it, bring it up and around so that piece is facing out. Then we got the little tab right there. Get that in. Man, it's so hard to do on camera. All right, so there we go. We got that going on. Now we're going to take Long Haul's back end, the feet, and you're going to fold these up. And then the edge of the feet right here is going to peg into these slots. So do that for one and the other. And I believe there is Devastator's midsection. So now let's go ahead and bring in Hook. Now with Hook, what you want to do is go ahead and bring the arms down here on the sides and go ahead and fold the fists up. Then you've got Devastator's head, which is hidden right here. Go ahead and lift that up and unpeg that. And then what should happen is that'll open this up to where you can kind of fold hook in half, just like the original Generation 1 figure. You have to unpeg it right there, and that usually attaches pretty solid. So once you get that up and around, let's see, kind of collapse that together, and it will peg in right here. Like I said, just like the original G1, take the section right here with the crane, and you're going to move that over just a little bit. And then you're going to bring Devastator's head down, and it will slot in right there. So get that lined up just right. Once again, easier said than done. Okay, I've got that snapped in place. Rotate Devastator's head around. Then you're going to reach in, grab his face, pull his face out, and then bring the head down. Make sure you're pressing down on the head, because you press on the forehead, the face is going to collapse once again. So from here, we're going to flip out this little section right there, and it kind of snaps into place. Open up the cockpit, bring this out, collapse the cockpit back. I can get the line up. There we go. And let's see, here on the back, we're going to take this fist. One of them rotates around. Trying to remember. Maybe it's this one here. Bring this fist up, lock that in place. This one is just going to stay down just like so. And there we got Devastator's head and upper body. So now let's bring in Long Haul, and we are going to connect this together. Let's see, we've got this port right here, this peg here, and there's a slot, so you match that up. Oh, forgot to bring this down. So we've got that clip that's going in right here, and this clip that's going in right there. So let's get everything lined up. Clip 1, clip 2, squeeze them together, and they snap into place. So Devastator is coming along. Let's go ahead and bring in the legs right here. And this looks like it's going to slot in right there where Long Haul's face is. You got some little notches right there. Just match those up. Get this out of the way. Okay, there we go. Man, that's a tight fit. So we got that going on. So with this here, trying to see. Okay, that's going to go up and kind of slot in right there, giving Devastator one hell of a fanny pack. So let's zoom out and take a look at Devastator's torso. Okay, so there we have Devastator's torso looking really good. We're going to go attach the wing section, and with the wings, or the chest piece rather, there's little clips right here that are going to clip right there on Long Haul's front end. So get those clipped in. So those will clip around Long Haul's nose, and there's a tab up here at the top. Get that pegged in. There we go. Now we get the wings and attach them via the pegs right there on either side. So, and there we have Devastator's torso, and I think it looks really good. I mean, we've seen all the details with all of the Constructicons, but now we get to take a look at Devastator. The face looks great with the silver and the red. It looks to be on a swivel and not a ball joint, so it can do a complete 360. Chest shield looks great. Got a big Decepticon insignia right there. I like all the tires combined. That just looks awesome. Very, I don't know, I've always liked Devastator because he's so, I don't know, junky looking. It just works for him. So there's Devastator's torso all assembled, looking awesome. Now, let's see, what should we do next? Let's do the legs. So moving that out of the way, let's bring in Mixmaster. And his transformation into Devastator's leg, foot, is really cool. What you're going to do is you're going to take this whole front end. You're going to bring that down like so, and then bring the whole front up and over, and it's going to peg in over top of the vehicle cab. Get that pegged in, get lined up just right. So there you go. How cool is that? Then you're going to flip these down, forming heel spurs, and then take Mixmaster's arms and untab those from the cab like so, which is going to enable his ankle tilt. So there we've got Mixmaster in his leg mode. Let's bring in Scrapper, and Scrapper's pretty easy. Let's see, bring the scoop up. Going to bring the arms out and around, and they're actually going to peg into place. Once you reverse that around again, bring it around, peg in. Going to bring the scoop down, lock it into place, and let's see, we got this little latch right here. Bring that down, and that'll snap into place. And I believe his tilt should be good. Yep, there we go. Let's see, let's go ahead and rotate that around. No, I guess you leave that as is. But there you go, we've got the two legs. Let's see about getting those attached. Should be fairly easy. Got a slot right there on the bottom of Devastator. I think we'll have to open this up here. And let's see. I've got the wrong leg. Mixmaster's on this side. Glad I caught that before the comments. Okay, so that slides in. Bring this up. And how will that lock into place? Maybe bring this down and around. Okay, there we go. So there is Mixmaster attached. Let's figure out how you do Scrapper. I've got two pegs right here, so I think we'll have to open his legs up. Yeah, I believe that's how that's going to work. Okay, I had to take a quick look at the instructions to kind of clarify what I was doing. As it says in the title of this video, this is my first time assembling Devastator, so I was wrong right here. Go ahead and flip this back out. Rotate this around, and you'll see a little notch right there that's going to line up to that gap on the funnel. So just squeeze that in place, and there you go. So that should look like that. Then, as far as Scrapper is concerned, you do need to rotate this part around. So you need to bend him back slightly. That way you have room to rotate this. Okay, so from here, you do separate the legs, and the easiest way to do this I found is just open up the feet and open the legs up. Bring it forward a little bit, open those legs up. And now what you're going to do is you're going to match up this slot right here and that hole right on this little attachment area. So line that up. If I can get this to come around where you guys can see it, but line that up there and there, it'll match up. Do the same here on the other side, just bring it up, slot that in and around. I lost this side. So there you go. Now you're able to squeeze those together, bring this up, lock it into place just like so. Go ahead and shut the back section with the feet. And now you have Devastator's legs attached, or Scrapper and Mixmaster. And yeah, he stands, it works, and he does have the ankle tilt with Mixmaster. He's got the tilt with Scrapper here. There is a rotation at the thigh. There's nice deep knee bends with wonderful ratchets. So yeah, that's sweet. He maintains his balance. See, the heel spurs, I wish those would lock into place, but still, there we go. Now let's get those arms attached. Transforming Devastator's arms should be fairly simple from what I've seen. Let's go ahead and start with Bonecrusher first. What you're going to do is separate the treads underneath and bring this black section out and around. Bring this section here back down and peg the treads back in just like so. And let's see, you want to rotate. Let's see, he is the left arm, so let's rotate this around here. So there's the elbow bend. Now you're going to take one of the rocket pods, fold the purple peg in, rotate around, revealing the fist, and attach this to the black section on Bonecrusher. There's a peg inside there. Just match it up. Maybe, okay, there we go. and rotate the fist around, and there is the left arm. Scavenger, I think it's about the same way. Separate the treads, and let's see, we're going to rotate this around. Okay, and this brings the scoop back. So we've got that going on. Bring out that little purple piece, just like Bonecrusher. Bring the treads back in, and let's see, get the rocket pod, fold that down, rotate this around, and there's the hole matched up to the peg. Let's see, bring that down actually. Okay, that's the right arm, so let's rotate this accordingly. All right, there we go. Let's put those on Devastator, bringing him in. Let me bring the camera up. Now from here, what we're going to do, there's a little slot right there that's going to line up to the pegs that we flipped out earlier. So put that on, and I think you push it down till it clicks. Okay, so there we go. Once that's down all the way, you'll see these little tabs on the wing right there. Those tab into the tread. So there is one. Let's do the other side. Let's see, there's the slot. Line that up. Everything falls apart. Okay, there we go. Put that back into place. Bring that up. And once again, you got these little tabs right there that are going to peg in to the shoulders. And I believe we have Devastator complete. And here we have Devastator in all of his glory, and this guy is a beast. He is a bruiser of a bot, and I think he looks absolutely fantastic. He does have a big old back section there, but you know, I can overlook that. He's still a wonderful looking bot. My only issue, the same as I had with Combiner Wars, I don't like how the arms are separated from the tread sections. You know, in G1, the treads moved as well, but you know, I think I can overlook that. Going into the arm articulation, they go up and down, they can rotate all around, there's a bicep bend, wrist rotation. So yeah, great articulation for this guy. I'm not sure if I showed earlier or not, he does have waist rotation, but you're going to kind of knock the backpack apart. So last thing we need to assemble is his blaster, and you got these two pieces that came with Scavenger, or excuse me, Scrapper. Just hook those together and they're going to plug into his fist like so. And now we've got Devastator all armed and ready for battle. And that's a little loose. I'm going to have to get some floor polish or something on that. That's kind of disappointing. So now let's do a couple of quick size comparisons. Here he is with Studio Series Megatron. So pretty nice size difference right there. And since I have him out and handy, we've got Age of the Primes Superion. So they are about the same size. And just for giggles, there he is with Blocky's Devastator, who is so enthralled by seeing him, he fainted. So there we go. So Devastator, quite a massive and impressive figure. Transformers Studio Series 86 Devastator is quite the impressive Transformers figure. He is really solid and really heavy. I mean, no kidding. This figure has got some heft to him. But he's far from perfect. As you saw, I'm not a big fan of the loose weapon that he has. And he's got that hell of a backpack that, it's unsightly. I mean, it's no big game changer for me because you're not going to be seeing it on display. But still, I wish that could have cleaned up a little bit better. Now, what's cool about, though, you can store all of the Constructicon weapons on the backpack. Well, at least 4 of them. You got 2 on top, 2 on the sides. I've got 1 right up here. And then the final one, Mixmaster's holding. So all in all, this is a great Devastator. But I think I like my Combiner Wars version just a little bit better. I mean, the proportions are better in my opinion. And he has a lot more deco. And not to mention, he's freaking huge. So maybe for my personal display, I'm going to have the Studio Series Constructicons in their robot modes posed in front of Combiner Wars. But still, man, I think Hasbro did a great job with Devastator. I was kind of iffy on the whole trailer part, you know, that they incorporated to form Devastator's legs, but it works. And even with Long Haul's vehicle mode, the trailer works. So, you know, it is what it is. I like it. I don't love it, but I think it's a great figure and well worth your time hunting down if you're a G1 or a Devastator fan. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I have to give a huge shout out and thank you to all my current channel members, because it's your support that helps keep this channel going. Once again, guys, this is Patriot Prime signing out. Hooah!
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems. They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems.